I'm going to be going through and I'm going to make a beat right here in my MPC Live Mark II. I'm going to be chopping up a beat using MSX audio. I believe the sample pack that we're going to be using is Loops Go Crazy Volume 5. These are a bunch of melodic samples. We're going to go through, listen to what they have, and see what we chop up. Real quick, MSX Audio is a website. I'll leave a link down in the description where you guys can find a lot of samples, whether it's drums, one-shots, drum breaks, melodic samples. But they're built for people like us, people that enjoy sample-based production. If you guys want to go ahead and check them out, I'll leave a link down in the description. Let's jump right in and listen to these samples right here. Yeah. All right. Okay. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna go from trim to chop mode, and in chop mode, I'm not gonna manually chop this up. You guys could chop this up manually, but we're just gonna go ahead and select regions. Something about regions. I got this from the Octatrack. It just creates 16 chops right here. As a matter of fact, how many regions is how many slices you want the MPC to make. You guys can make 16 slices. You could go all the way to 32 slices, but we're going to keep it at 16 slices. Well, what that is going to be, 16 regions is 16 slices. Like, the chops are not perfect, but we're going to go ahead and convert this to its own program. Right here, yes, I could go kind of how the sample is originally, but I don't want to do that because those are loops that already sound good as is. I want to recreate something and see what I can flip this into and try different variations. Maybe we could try something different. How about... Oh, all right. Okay, so now we're doing something way different. Now we're starting at a different pad. Is this the downbeat? I don't care. I don't know, but it just feels right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. All right, let's do that. Oh, actually, before I lay that down, I do have some drums right now on the grid. I actually started with a simple drum beat. Those are just the drums that I have. These are in track 2. These drums are just laid down. You guys can see the pattern that I have. It's very simple. Just the hi-hat is just following the kick, snare, kick, snare. It don't get any more simple than this, but let's go ahead and start with this as our guide. Yeah. Okay. Maybe we could grab this note. I just don't like how it comes in. Or actually, you know what? We could fix the beginning chop of that sample. It kind of starts with a little bit of air and then it drops in with the bass, but I wanted to come in right when the bass hits. There you go. Now let's hear this. Yeah. All right, so that sounds nice. I'm actually going to go into my master bus, and right here on my master bus, I'm going to recall my plugin that I always use for my master chain. This is my cassette simulator. It was supposed to be an emulation of the SP404, but I ended up ditching that and just sticking with this cassette simulator. That sounds better in my personal opinion, and I just rock with this, and I just put this. This is Air Flavor Pro followed by an EQ. I just put this on my master chain with all my beats. It just sounds so good. It puts everything together. I'm going to go ahead and play it without it, and then I'll engage it. Yeah. It just smacks. It just hits different, and I love how everything comes together. Now, look, it's all about having fun and just using your creative brain to come up with ideas. I'm going to try something out right now. Is it going to work? I'm not sure if it's going to work, but I'm going to try it anyways. What do I have to lose? Just, it doesn't work. I'll just undo, go back and try something else. I'm actually going to grab this program of the sample. I'm going to solo it. That sounds dope. But what we can do, we can actually grab this sample program, and I'm going to duplicate this to a different track. Now I'm going to be in track 4. It just copied what I had right there and pasted it to track 4. Now, it didn't copy the performance. It just copied the sample program. So it copied, what is it? This right here. So now we have 2 versions of that. And this one right here, I can actually come in right here and put a filter. Let's actually try a low pass filter. Bury this. Okay, so now we have 2 versions of that sample chop. We have this sample chop that we added this low pass filter. And then we have the original. And now we're able to play with both of them. Like, I'm going to go right here to the second bar. I'm actually going to loop the second bar. And right here at the beat 3 of the second bar, I want to bring in these low filtered samples right here, but I'm going to go to track 1. That's where I have the original sample. And I'm going to just delete everything I have going on right here in these 2 beats right here. Cut that, go back to track 4. And now let's play around, see what we come up with right there. Yeah. Now we can actually go to our drums, and in that same spot where we put all the low filtered samples, we could probably drop out the drums right there. Again, is it gonna work? I'm not sure, but we're gonna try it out. Okay, so that works, and I actually like those drops. There's so many times, and I've always said this when I'm working with people in the same studio, we're going to try some wild things. Am I going to grab a sample, reverse it, high pitch it? It's going to sound weird at first, but let's play it together, and if it works, and we came up with something really nice, I can, actually we haven't even done it, but I can pitch this whole sample down. And now we have that in F minor, and if I go right here to my plugin instruments, let's actually jump into some strings. Now what I'm saying is we're recreating something. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in these strings, and I'm gonna put these also in F minor. Yeah, let's go ahead and record that right there. All right, so as we're right here digging for other sounds, we could actually go to stage piano. These are some of the instrument plugins from Akai. Now let's go in here and dig for different sounds. This is Solina. Oh, okay, so maybe this could work. Let's go to this organ plugin. All right, so there's some really cool sounding organs. We don't know if it's gonna work. We're gonna try it. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool, but I'm gonna lower down this organ. Let's go ahead and record that. All right, so that's actually really cool. We started with one sample. We're adding to this sample. We're putting different elements on top of this sample. And we actually have some that's way different. All right, so as you can see, well, we started with just a sample. We chopped it up, reorganized it into our sequencer, pitched it down about 2 semitones, added some strings, some organs on top of that, filled it up with different elements, and we came up with something that sounds very, very full. Like, I'm actually really happy with this. Yeah. Now, I'm really happy with the sound of this. Again, what we started with just a sample, we chopped it up, reorganized it, pitched it down, added some strings, organ, kind of built this sample up and support it with different elements. If you guys enjoyed the samples, what we chopped up, make sure you guys check out MSX Audio. I'll leave a link down in the description of this video. They got tons of other samples. They got bass samples, which sound amazing. That's what I'd be using a lot. And they got a lot of other one-shots that you guys can check out. Again, there's samples curated for people like us, people that are chopping up samples. I'm sure you're going to love the samples that they have. So make sure you guys check them out. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with me on this video. I'll catch you guys on our next one. Peace.